Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Podcast Every Day. I'm Jack.
And I'm Emma. We are so happy you are listening to us today. How are you doing, Jack?
I'm doing great, Emma, but a bit nervous.
Oh, why is that?
Because today we are talking about something that makes everyone nervous, job interviews.
That is so true. Job interviews are scary, even for native speakers. But don't worry, listeners. Today, we are going to help you.
Exactly. Today's episode is special. We are not just talking. We are going to show you how to do it.
Here is our plan for this episode. First, we will show you the bad example. Jack is going to be a very bad candidate. Then we will explain why it was bad and give you simple tips. Finally, we will show you the good example, the perfect way to answer.
We will cover the most famous questions, like, tell me about yourself, and what are your weaknesses?
We will use simple English so you can learn the best phrases for your next interview.
Are you ready to get that job? Let's start with our first topic.
Okay, Jack, let's go to our first part, the most common question in every interview. Tell me about yourself.
This sounds easy, but many people make big mistakes.
Let's see those mistakes. Jack, you are the candidate and I am the boss.
I'm ready. I'm going to be a terrible candidate. Don't hire me.
Okay, Jack, thank you for coming today. Let's start with a simple question. Tell me about yourself.
Oh, hi. Well, let's see. My name is Jack. I live in a small apartment with 3 cats. One of them is named Pizza. Do you like cats? Anyway, I finished school 5 years ago, I think, or 6, I don't remember. I worked at a supermarket, but my boss was, well, he was a bit crazy, so I left. Now I'm here because I need money for a new car. What else? Oh, I love playing video games until 3 a.m.
I see. Thank you, Jack. That is interesting.
Okay, Emma, please tell me, did I get the job?
Jack, honestly, you are fired before you even started. That was a disaster.
I know. But why? I was being honest. I really do love pizza. The cat, I mean.
Let's look at the mistakes, listeners. This is the teaching moment.
Point 1. Too much personal information. Jack talked about his cats and video games. In a job interview, the boss wants to hear about your professional life, not your hobbies, unless they ask.
Right. So don't talk about Pizza the cat. Got it.
Point 2. Negative energy. Jack said his old boss was crazy. Never speak badly about your old job or boss. It makes you look difficult to work with.
Even if the boss was actually crazy?
Especially then. I'm looking for new challenges. Point 3. No focus. Jack didn't mention any skills. He just said he needs money.
Guilty. Everyone needs money, but you shouldn't say it like that, right?
Exactly. Now let's teach our listeners some power words for this question.
Our first word is background. This means your education and past work. For example, my professional background is in marketing.
The second one is experience. You can say, I have 3 years of experience in customer service.
Okay, I think I'm ready to be a good candidate now. No cats, no crazy bosses, and lots of skills.
Perfect! Let's show them how a pro does it. So, Jack, let's start. Tell me about yourself.
Sure. First of all, thank you for this opportunity. Well, I have a strong background in sales. For the last 3 years, I worked at a large electronics store. I love talking to people and helping them find the right products. In my last job, I helped increase sales by 15%. I am a very organized person and a great team player.
Now I am looking for a new challenge where I can use my communication skills to help your company grow.
That sounds excellent, Jack. You have the right experience for this role.
Whew, that felt much better, Emma. Did I get the job this time?
Jack, I would hire you in a heartbeat. Listeners, did you hear the difference?
I didn't mention my cats.
Exactly. No cats. Let's look at why Jack's answer was perfect for a B1 level speaker. Tip 1. The structure. Jack used the past, present, future model. Past, his experience in sales. Present, what he is good at now, organized, team player. Future, why he wants this job, new challenge.
Tip 2. Using numbers. I said 15% increase. Numbers are like magic, right, Emma?
Yes, numbers show results. If you can, use a number to show your success.
And tip 3. Positive phrases. I used phrases like team player and organized. These are very common in interviews.
Let's learn these key phrases for your notes.
I have a background in. I am responsible for. I am looking for a new challenge.
Okay, Emma, let's be real. The weakness question is a trap, right? If I say, I am always late, I lose the job. If I say, I have no weaknesses, the boss thinks I am lying.
You're right, Jack. It's a very tricky question, but there is a secret strategy to answer it.
A secret? Tell me! I love secrets.
The secret is pick a real weakness, but show how you are fixing it.
Oh, I see. So I don't say, I am perfect. I say, I had a problem, but I am learning.
Exactly. Let's give our listeners an example. For many English learners, their weakness might be public speaking.
That's a good one. So how do I say that in an interview?
In the past, I was nervous about speaking in front of many people, but I started taking a presentation class, and now I feel much more confident.
That is smart. It shows you are an active learner. What about time management? Sometimes I am too busy and I forget things.
That's another great example, Jack. You can tell the boss, sometimes I struggle with organizing my tasks. However, I started using a mobile app to track my work, and it helps me a lot.
So, the key words here are in the past and however.
Yes, use in the past for the problem and however or now for the solution.
You know, Emma, I think this is very helpful for our listeners. It's not about being perfect. It's about improvement.
Precisely. Companies love people who want to grow and learn from their mistakes.
So, Emma, what is your greatest weakness?
My weakness? Probably buying too many English grammar books.
Well, at least that's a professional weakness. My weakness is still chocolate. But hey, I'm working on it. Okay, Emma, we talked about weaknesses, but what about that scary question? Tell me about a time you had a problem at work and how you solved it.
The problem-solving question. This is where you have to be a storyteller.
Speaking of stories, I have a terrible one.
Oh no, tell us, Jack.
Early in my career, I worked in a restaurant. One Friday night, the computer system crashed. No orders, no bills, nothing. And the restaurant was full.
Oh my God, what did you do? Did you run away?
I wanted to, but instead, I stayed calm. I used a pen and paper for every order. I talked to the customers and explained the situation. They were very patient because I was honest.
That is a perfect interview answer, Jack. You showed problem solving and communication skills.
Thanks. But what about you, Emma? Have you ever had an interview disaster?
Yes. Once I went to an interview and they asked me, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?"
And what did you say?
I was so nervous. I said, in your chair, being the boss.
No way! Did they laugh?
The boss didn't laugh, Jack. He just looked at me. It was so awkward. I learned my lesson. Be ambitious, but be humble.
Okay, so if the boss asks about a problem, we shouldn't just say, I fixed it. We need a plan.
Exactly. Listeners, write this down. It's called the STAR method.
Star? Like the stars in the sky?
Almost. It stands for
Situation. Describe the problem. Task. What was your job in that situation? Action. What did you do specifically? Result. What was the happy ending?
That is so helpful. So instead of a long, messy story, I just follow the star.
Precisely. For example, if you say, I improved the filing system, use STAR to explain it. It makes you sound very professional and organized.
I love it. It's like a map for your brain during the interview.
And remember, it's okay to show your personality. Jack's restaurant story is great because it's relatable.
Just don't tell them you want the boss's job on the first day, right, Emma?
Ha ha! Yes, please. Wait until at least the second day. Okay, we are near the end of the interview. The boss looks at you and asks, "Do you have any questions for us?"
Oh, I have so many questions. How much vacation do I get? Is the coffee free? Can I wear my pajamas on Fridays?
Stop, stop, stop. Jack, those are exactly the questions you should not ask.
Wait, really? But I really want to know about the coffee.
Listeners, this is very important. When they ask, "Do you have questions?" it is still part of the interview. It shows if you are interested in the work, not just the snacks.
Okay. So no pajama questions. What should I ask then, Emma?
Ask about the future and the team. For example, what does a typical day look like in this role? Or, what are the company's goals for this year?
Ah, so I should sound like a hard worker. How about this one? What do you like most about working here?
That is a golden question, Jack. It makes the interviewer talk about their feelings. People love talking about themselves.
So, Mr. Boss, what's your favorite color?
No, Jack. Keep it professional. Ask, what is the most important skill to succeed in this team? It shows you want to be successful.
Got it. Professional questions first, coffee questions maybe after I get the job.
Exactly. Maybe after the first month.
Wow, Emma, I feel like an interview pro now. I'm ready to go to a meeting right now.
I'm glad to hear that, Jack. And I hope our listeners feel the same way.
Guys, remember, be confident, use the STAR method, and please don't talk about your cats.
That's all for today's episode of English Podcast Every Day. We hope you enjoyed it and learned some great English phrases.
But wait, don't go yet. If you like our podcast, please hit the like button right now.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It helps us a lot, and you will never miss a lesson.
Also, leave a comment below. Tell us, what is the hardest question you ever had in an interview? We want to read your stories.
We read all the comments, and maybe we will talk about your story in the next episode.
Thank you for listening, everyone. Good luck with your job hunt.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye! And remember, no pajamas.